I want to go over DRAM, and thank you to Trader Marat for pointing out this ETF. I have never looked at it, and I'm going to take a look at this on the 5-minute time frame and also the daily. We ended the day at $60.51, up a whopping 14.56%. Congratulations if you've made some money off of this ticker. This is where we ended. To the north side takes us to roughly $62.87. Above that, $64.38, and at 4 standard deviations and another potential take profit area, $65.86. The median, middle of the trend, the baseline is now roughly $59.88. To the south side takes us to a gap that begins at basically -2 standard deviations, close enough, $57.09. That is a potential buy-in area as well as a potential stop-loss area. Below that, $55.25 and $53.65. This gap closes out at roughly $52.91 for a pullback area. You can see we were just going sideways and then we gapped up. Now, Trader Marat talked about this 2 weeks ago and I only just saw the message. So when he mentioned it, this is roughly the area. We went down as low as $48.28 and then we went up. This ticker is very gappy. And just so that you are aware, this ticker seeks to provide investors with targeted exposure to the global semiconductor memory industry. So this is an ETF for the semiconductor stocks, a basket of stocks here. You can see this is a clear, when we're up here and we're going down, this acts as support and we bounced off of that up to resistance, sold off, but always slicing through this middle of the trend here. And then we gapped up. I don't know what the news was, but everything ran, so it's pretty crazy. Let me take a look at this on the daily. Now look at that. So we've been going up and then fell back down, up a little, you know, a seesaw just like every other stock does. But this is the gap that I am looking forward to for a pullback. I do like ETFs. It's just an easy way to trade because everything has run up so much. And Marat says that this is a great ETF. And if you can't invest in individual tickers like SNDK or MU, which MU ran like crazy today because it's what, $600, then this is definitely more reasonable. But speaking of MU, well, here's a look at MU. We've got a lot of areas to watch out for when we pull back, but we are up 19.29%. We ended the day, but we were up even higher, over 20%. And I bought into this ticker at $81.51. I owned it at one point at 64, and I sold those shares. Silly me. When you look back, you just think, wow, I can't believe I bought in so low. But I do own the shares still at $81.51, so I'm up tremendously. SOXL up as well, 18.49%. I own that, and I thank a trader for cluing me into this ticker. I still own this one at $9.35, but I bought on the way up. But I think the highest I ever paid is probably, like, I still own it at $35.88. It looks like the hot pink line. But we do have gaps for when we reverse because there's always going to be a reversal. We are also frothy here on the RSI on the daily. And then AMKR at $73.46. AMD, which I also own, and I bought in at the $73.88 range as well as $76.45. And then I sold some, it looks like, at $127 a long time ago. I've been in these trades for a very long time, so it has paid off tremendously. So let's go back to Dram. Let's look at this one. Let me see something. Oh yeah, my lines aren't there because I have to reset it. So, but watch out, the RSI very frothy here. All right, that does it for me. Oh, let's look at SNDK very quickly. SNDK. That's the daily. We're also frothy. Now this one I have not looked at for a very long time. Trader Murat also pointed this out. And, oops, where is the, I don't know why I did that. Let's go to the 5. I like to look at these on the 5. And so we're at, oh my gosh, $1,589.55. Yeah, most people cannot trade this. But the middle of the trend, if we go up, the baseline, 1624.53. I thought MU was expensive. Wow. All right, that does it for me. Thank you to Trader Murat for again pointing out DRAM, SNDK, and MU. If there's a ticker you'd like me to go over, please let me know. And I also have company in this week, so I will be very busy, but I will eventually get around to my messages. But again, I didn't see Murat, so. All right, have a good trading day.